Welcome. Welcome, moms and dads, grandparents, aunts and uncles, friends, and members of our Falcon family. Welcome, distinguished guests, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Israel Vela, School Board Director, Megan Margell, and School Board Director, Tim Clark. Most importantly, welcome the class of 2023. I would like to thank everyone for being here today to celebrate with our graduates and to look and celebrate at all their amazing accomplishments. Kentlake's primary value is family, and we regularly talk about the importance of Falcon family. A family doesn't mean that you are related by blood. Instead, it is a special bond between people who care about each other, respect each other, and support each other. Students, it is the relationship that you have with each other and our Kentlake staff that has made us a family over the last 4 years. Like any family, we've had our ups and downs. You started your high school career as freshmen, flitting around from social group to social group, trying to figure out where you fit in this big Falcon family. By the time midwinter break hit, you had this high school thing down. You knew where the bathrooms were. You knew how to slip into the lunch line without anyone noticing. And you knew where Miss Landy kept her treats. And then your world was turned upside down. On March 12th at 2:10, I got on the intercom, dismissed you early, and said, go grab all your stuff. We might not be back tomorrow. The pandemic hit, and everything that was normal was upended. You transitioned between every conceivable learning environment: remote, hybrid, in-person. You learned Canvas, Teams, and Zoom. You spent a year or more laying in bed, little dots on a computer screen with your teachers begging you to turn your cameras on. As the pandemic panic eased and the world began to slowly restart, you returned to school again to relive a freshman year. And we learned together how to do school in hybrid with masks and other safety precautions. When I reflect on this time, I will always remember this class for their resiliency and perseverance. The pandemic, as difficult as it was, taught you to persevere. This is your pandemic gift. Life will sometimes be difficult. You will experience loss. You will navigate stressful times. And you will have a choice in how to navigate these difficult times. You can give up. It's an option. Or you can dig in like you did during the pandemic and make it happen. You have proven that you can do difficult things. We are proud of this class's dedication to the performing arts. If you are a member of band, orchestra, drama, or theater tech, please stand. Please remain standing for a moment. Our band is the heart and soul of our school, appearing at every conceivable event, from basketball games to swim meets to recognition assemblies and more. We are the only pep band I have ever seen at a cross-country meet, cheering on our Falcon family. Our drama students broke in a new director this year with outstanding performances of She Kills Monsters and James and the Giant Peach. Our arts programs integrate themselves into all aspects of our school culture. Please be seated. If you earned credits on the world language test, please stand. We are proud of the 17 seniors who earned the seal of biliteracy by showing proficiency in both English and their home language. Please be seated. If you earned your associate's degree, please stand. Please remain standing, and joining you, can we please have our students who have taken advanced placement classes or college and the high school classes, please stand. We are proud of the multitude of seniors who have challenged themselves with rigorous coursework, including our 26 students earning AA degrees in addition to their KSD diploma. Kentlake Falcons do not shy away from academic challenge. Instead, they approach challenging classes with energy and confidence. Please be seated. We are proud of the many extracurricular accomplishments of this class. If you have participated in a club or activity, please stand and remain standing. Kentlake provides a wide array of clubs, from our amazing culinary club to GSA to robotics. Our Falcon award-winning DECA Club sent 24 competitors to state competition, and members competed in nationals in Orlando, Florida. We also saw a post-pandemic revival of our ASL music project as our ASL students shared their sign language skills with our community. Please be seated. Our students showed leadership not only in the classroom, but outside of the classroom as well. If you participated in a sport, dance, or cheer, please stand. "103 seniors participated in sports while balancing their studies. Led by our amazing senior class, the following sports made postseason appearances. It's a long list: boys and girls golf, cheer, girls and boys cross country, dance, girls and boys tennis, girls soccer, volleyball, girls and boys swim and dive, wrestling, gymnastics, baseball, track and field. Our baseball and boys track won league championships. Both individual and teams made appearances at state level competition: boys golf, cheer, girls cross country, dance, gymnastics, track and field. And we would be remiss if we didn't mention our athletic moment of the year, when our boys tennis team broke their losing streak and won their first match in 4 years. Please be seated. Only 7% of high school athletes are able to make the next step to the collegiate level. 7%. Takes a special person with the right work ethic, competitiveness, and dedication to continue their athletic career at the collegiate level. If you will be continuing your athletic career at the collegiate level, please stand. Our Falcons will continue to represent our school on the athletic fields across the nation, from Tennessee to New York to institutions closer to home like Centralia Community College, University of Puget Sound, Central Washington, and more. Our students didn't just play hard, but played with class and integrity. Under the leadership of these athletes, Kentlake won the North Puget Sound League Sportsmanship of the Year Award. Please be seated. Our students spent 4 years developing their post-secondary plans, and they are graduating to a variety of different opportunities. I am proud to report that our students will attend 62 different trade schools, 2-year schools, and 4-year colleges. We have 8 students who will be attending the Transition Outreach Program. We have students who have listed in the Marines and Air Force or who will attend the Firefighter Academy. We have 12 seniors who have been already hired by Boeing pending completion of their high school diploma. And many of our students will receive financial supports in the form of scholarships. If you have earned a financial scholarship to an institution, please stand. Please be seated. So as these amazing seniors transition out into the world, I would like to offer a few final words of advice. So listen up, seniors. You gotta listen to me one more time. Please make sure that you listen more than you talk. Really take the time to hear what others are sharing. Get off your cell phones. I knew the parents would appreciate that. You do not want to miss the beauty of the world around you. Talk to people instead of text. Always seek first to understand. Understand others around you. It is amazing what you will learn. And finally, if you ever need help, ever, come back to your Falcon family, as we will always be here for you. Congratulations, class of 2023. You are going to be absolutely amazing. And I now call to the podium our staff speaker, the legendary, the absolutely amazing Mr. Michael Shepard.
Oh, I got to do this first. I like that. Oh. I just wanted to soak it in for a second. I think you guys ought to soak it in for a second. This is the last time as a collective group you'll be together. Thank you, Mrs. Maurer, for the introduction. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, parents, grandparents, alumni, and of course, the class of 2023. Guys, give yourselves a hand. You made it. For those of you in the audience, you may not realize this, but this is the home of the Thunderbirds, and they play some pretty mean hockey here. And the last time I was here, right over there, right about where Mr. Fowler is. Mr. Fowler, raise your hand. Man, there was a heck of a hockey game, and there was a fight. Kids were pounding on the glass. Fight, fight, fight. Coaches were saying, fight, fight, fight. I was a little puzzled by that. And then parents were saying, fight, fight, fight. It was a great game. And I'll circle back to this in a little bit. To the families, I'd like to thank every one of you that played such an active and important role in your child's education. Our graduates would not be here without your support. Class of 2023, please give your parents a round of applause. Inevitably, when I meet people for the first time, they ask me what I do. And I say, I'm a teacher. And usually I get a response like, oh, God, kids today, if they just get off their cell phones, if they just do this and just do that. Well, I tend to counter with, I think they're pretty great. They're dedicated, they're capable, they're smart, they're wonderful people. And usually people look at me a little bit puzzled. I guess what I want to say to you as parents is the schools that were built in 1970 and 80 and 90, they're brick and mortar, and they probably still stand. But they do business very, very differently than they did back in the day when I graduated in 1981. After 36 years of teaching, it's my opinion that things are harder, faster, a little bit more complicated now than ever before. Today's seniors contend with everything that we had to deal with back in the day, as you guys say. But they also deal with omnipresent social media, societal pressures, information overload floods their experience, AI, you name it, they deal with it. For a guy like me who went to Liberty High School, we had chalkboards, overhead projectors. I could handle that speed. To my colleagues, class of 2023, these people stood side by side with you, soldiered on with you, helped you, prepared you. Please give them a round of applause. To my colleagues, I hope I represent you well today. We are responsible for providing social work, family counseling, conflict resolution. We have a curriculum to attend to, and I'm not complaining. I love the job, and I wouldn't do it for anything else. It's Mr. Gall. He told me I need to get on with it. Thank you, Mark. Love you, brother. I teach young people, young adults who are in the process of becoming who they are, the subjects of civics and psychology. And a lot of days I teach something that has to do with neither one of those two topics. Yes, I'm the guy that sings on occasion, stands on chairs, jumps out of closets. Sorry. I like to have fun. I tell my students on a regular basis, it's not a crime to have fun. I've been blessed to serve as a staff speaker multiple times over 25 years. And in that time, I've talked about parables and advice from sea captains and focused on people that were giants in my life. When I last spoke, I was at Northwood talking to a green screen. COVID had just started. It was not a comfortable situation at all. It's just so nice to see you here right now. There's a sign in our commons that reads, "Through these halls walk the finest people in the world." When it comes to the class of 2023, I certainly agree. Now, many of you took your challenges to Running Start, or you found yourself in another civics class. I certainly hope what I have to say to you is meaningful. If you look to your right and you look to your left, take a peek around. Who's not here from when you started your 9th grade year? Some students moved on to other opportunities. Some students struggled under the weight of COVID. You're here. You're with us today. You made it, and I'm so proud of you. As Mrs. Maurer said, COVID brought us canvas, masks, Teams meetings, getting stuck in a library, and Mr. Shepard couldn't get you out. Sorry, stuck in the lobby. Okay. Many of you in the class of 2023 impacted me far more than you know. Aisha Nouri, a student from Afghanistan, came to America 5 years ago, speaking no English whatsoever. Every day she displayed respect, dignity, and appreciation for just being here. She represents one of the individual aspects of the incredible diversity that is at Kentlake High School. Dominic Torrey, man, myth, legend, very quiet young man. In my civics class, I asked him to take on a leadership role to be the judge in my mock trial. He displayed wisdom, discernment. He had the ability to keep my class in line far better than I. He represents everything that is good and positive and wonderful about Kentlake. To my fashionistas in the front row, I just want to say, I'll try and find something other to wear than clothes from Costco or stuff from the Eddie Bauer store. To Cole and Michelle and Amanda and Tafla and Caleb and Otis and John and so many more, you showed me love, you showed me compassion, and you urged me to make sure that I dealt with you in that way on a regular basis, and I thank you for that. To Noah, Joshua, Knock, Amelia, Hannah, your academic excellence inspired me to work on, improve, and come back even better next year, because you deserve that. And for some of you, I've had it up to here, but I won't mention Kylie by name. Oh, sorry, Kylie. As I said earlier, I've given many graduation speeches, and usually I have a snappy parable or a quote or a story. I'm not going to do that this year. I celebrated my 60th birthday this year, and you guys, we celebrated it in high fashion. After 37 years of teaching and coaching, there's a couple of things that I've learned that I just want to share with you. In no particular order, but I would say this: all people deserve to be treated with the love and dignity and respect that you can muster. These 4 years may have been great, may have had its challenges, but I'll tell you that the best years are yet to come. Lean on your friends and your family. Your parents will be there. You can always come back and give me a ring. As a teacher of civics and government, I urge you to get off the sidelines and take part. We have a multitude of issues today that need young minds, fresh perspectives, and tons of energy, of which you have much. Today, as I was working on this speech, I had to remind myself what I want to remind you of. Learn to let it go. Just let it go. Remember, it's easy to judge the actions of others, but it's harder to have compassion and empathy and love for them. In your future, you'll face great adversity, but our moments of our greatest pain often bring us the greatest growth. And thank you. Thank you is a set of words that are often forgotten and not used enough. So, back to the hockey game that I mentioned earlier and the class of 2023. You stood and fought and battled. You went into overtime. Some of you got in the penalty box. You won on your terms. You played your role differently, but you won nonetheless. Thank you for allowing me to share this time with you. What I'd like to do right now is I'd like to introduce your 2023 ASB President, Mariama Kali, to speak next.
Good afternoon. My name is Mariama Koli. I'm the senior class president. I'm incredibly honored and thankful I get to speak to you today. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Each one of you worked your entire life for this moment. Being the last class to experience high school pre-COVID wasn't easy or a straight road like we thought it would be, but we drove with it. Before we begin, I would like to read a poem to you. Two roads diverge in the yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler long I stood, to where it bent into undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost. The senior class of Kentlake has made all the difference. Starting school in the fall of 2010, now June 17th, 2023 is our final departure date. We will soon exit and drive off on our own. These 12 years have consisted of humbling character development, as my classmates would say. I can tell you the girl I was yesterday and the young woman I came to be today would not exist without my parents. My father has always conveyed the act of kindness. He never fails to give any and everything, and my mother embodies unconditional love. To love and love like tomorrow doesn't exist. Even if it's not reciprocated or worthy enough in your eyes, it truly makes the world go round. They both worked upwards of 12-hour shifts to make ends meet, let alone give my siblings and I the childhood they didn't have. We never knew hunger or walked miles on end to get to school, but we did know love and joy. Both of my immigrant parents were knocked down time and time again so I could stand here today. Their selflessness in sickness and in health was the difference in my life. I know some of my peers also experienced the same fate. I have sat and listened to stories about how your families came to be, immigrating from places all over, coming from two-parent or broken homes, or we were siblings caretakers, yet in all, we showed up day after day. Although we started from different places, the common theme our parents reiterated to us is your education is needed to have a better tomorrow, because it truly took a village to land here. Except to be here, we had to grow up, and that consisted of many lasts. From capture the flag on field day, to sitting crisscross applesauce and waited to be read a picture book, but we never knew it was our last time. Middle school gave us homework and earlier start times, and before we knew it, ninth grade rolled around, and we were all told different narrations of what high school was. Junior year is horrible. These 4 years will fly by, and senioritis is real. P.S. This is very true. My 14-year-old spirit shattered immediately because I soon learned there was no pink lockers like High School Musical. Being around fresh faces forces out of our own comfortability, bringing so many original memories that will last a lifetime. We went to football games, now in the student section, yelling, turn up, turn up, turn up, and we were happy to be there. We had our first homecoming, we started to grow out of our awkward stages and look forward to milestones. Joined clubs, pep band, Young Life, and integrated our way into what would be our next 4 years. These new experiences made all the difference. Except 2020 halted us completely. Friday, March 13th is the day the world went quiet. Being at home was good for some of us. We changed in this period of isolation. Others faced the most detrimental periods to their lives, and we will never know. I remember asking some of my friends and peers about their 10th and 11th grade experience, and most of your faces grew blank. I wasn't sure whether I could laugh or be concerned, but I knew we were all in the same boat. Except skipping over would require me to miss the sweetness that we shared. We created sentimental nicknames for each other that stick to this very day and still reminisce on the good times we had like it was yesterday, and that has made the difference. Now we were left with 1 year, 9 months, and 180 days. Senior year is here, and this is it. There was to be no more firsts, only lasts. This time we knew. We had our first last day of high school, came across the last time we would sit with our friends, be hugged by my little brother when I needed it the most but never said it. Have my sister text me every single day, have a good morning, and never skip a beat. Move up rows within the stadium or suited up for a game one last time. Those moments are a lasting difference. The halls of Kentlake saw us at our worst, yet knew our most genuine laughs and smiles because the best was right in front of us. Now we are memories of the people who passed through. This was our pit stop. I wish the years away, but I would take just 2 minutes to sit with my former math teacher who I spent my lunch with, do the roller coaster with my best friend at football games, hear my physics teacher ask every student in the classroom if we needed anything and how I always felt she meant it, run to Four Corners with my friends and drive on hope that we make it back in time. Listen to my English teacher be so passionate about our capability. Hear my civics teacher say, just use your imagination, kiddo. Pop into your favorite teacher's class when you had a bad day, and sit in an ASB meeting with my best friends mapping out the year for our class. Although I'm glad I will not withstand a second longer in that parking lot when the bell rings because that's where road rage originated from, these people made school a home. My peers were home, along with our friends we've known since kindergarten. The administrators and our families are the difference in this journey. This is the end of the road. Now I ask you to look to your right, now your left. Soak it in because the clock has now struck 12. We are all driving somewhere different. Leave here with something we all can remember. Be kind, be gracious, have faith in people and yourself, and be responsible because you matter. This is just the beginning. Driving into this new season, wherever you go, take the road less traveled. Class of 2023, you are the future and generation of change. I'm proud of you. J. Cole said, "There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours." And on this very day, it's truly a great day to be alive, and it's a great day to be a Falcon. It's been a pleasure. Now the difference starts with you. Please give a warm welcome to our musical ensemble, Emily Bull, Nora Kimmett, and Anna Mitchell playing Landslide. The performance will be followed by our senior speaker, Lauren Pantoja.
I took my love and took it down. I climbed a mountain and turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hill till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life. Well, I've been afraid of changing. I built my life around you, but time makes you bolder, and children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing. I built my life around you, but time makes you bolder, and children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I take this love and take it down. If you climb a mountain and turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hill, or the landslide bring you down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hill, will the landslide bring you down? Oh, the landslide will bring you down.
Good afternoon, Kentlake faculty, friends, and family. I first want to thank every audience member for showing their support for our graduating loved one today. Your guidance has given tremendous support to our graduating class as we reach this major milestone. I've had the privilege of growing up with my peers as we became awkward middle schoolers with 6 years ahead of us to maturing young adults with bright futures. Now, as I look into this crowd ahead of me, I see brilliant minds with entire lives ahead of them. I see friends I've grown apart from and best friends I've had for years. I see classmates I'd wish I had gotten to know better and ones I'm so glad to have met. During our time here at Kentlake, we've all faced individual challenges we had to overcome to get to this day. Despite our differences, we all share the similar experience of learning to grow up. We watched our friends learn to drive, saw them go on dates, and get their very first real jobs. We carpooled to sporting events together, found each other's houses for senior assassin, and camped overnight at school as a senior prank. We've seen peers grow alarming amounts of facial hair and discover their sense of style. When we were freshmen, all we wanted to be was sophomores. Once we were sophomores, we only looked forward to being juniors. But now that our high school experience is coming to an end, it feels bittersweet. We reminisce on the memories of being young and carefree. If for just one day I could be anything, I would be a first grader again. For just one day, I wish I could pass out Valentine's Day cards to my classmates, play Foursquare at recess, and create art with just glitter and glue. For just one day, I wish I could eat lunch my mom packed with love instead of a student store Hot Pocket with a frozen center. For just one day, I wish I could attend a Scholastic book fair and spend the money my parents gave me for books on posters and scented erasers. For just one day, I wish we could be kids again. In reality, we are still kids. Just this time, we're kids in a cap and a gown. Kids who have one summer left before we embark on our adulthood. So instead of wishing we can only go back in time, today is a day to celebrate our senior class's accomplishments and embrace moving forward. Because when you really think about it, we are first graders all over again. After we leave Kentlake, we'll be back to the very beginning with a clean slate, but this time with both the knowledge we've gained and the adversities we've overcome. So as the years and the miles force us to grow apart, I hope that every once in a while, maybe even in 20 years when you're looking everyone up on LinkedIn, you'll look back to your senior year of high school. Maybe you'll hope that for just one day, you could relive it. To have Mr. Wall teach you how to make a mug on the pottery wheel, but have him actually just make the mug for you. To hear Mr. Cost tell us Week Joke Wednesday over the intercom one last time. Or to have Mr. Gall pit you and your classmates against each other in a game of gall ball that typically ends in laughter. These times we all cherish are ones we can only now revisit in memories. If you take anything away from my speech today, I hope it's this. No matter how fast you're looking to grow up, you can't change time. You can't stop the clock. So find the good in the mundane and never forget to live in the present. Now is your first chance as you start this next journey to take a moment to stop and look around. In this very moment, you're at your high school graduation, something that seems far but was really right around the corner this entire time. Enjoy your achievements and be proud of who and where you are. Take a moment to remember the people who helped you get to where you are today. The friends who sent you assignments, the teachers who bumped up your grade, and the parents who sent you passive-aggressive screenshots of your Canvas and your Skyward. For me, I can thank both of my parents for dragging me out of bed in the morning and encouraging me to try my best, for always proofreading my essays and listening to the stories of my day. I owe my entire high school career to the woman who stood behind me through all the tears and the laughter that high school has brought me. The woman who taught me love and how to stand up for myself. My mother, who has never failed to tell me when I'm wrong or help me learn when I was right. When I stop to look around, I can also thank my younger brother and sister for giving me a reason to be the bigger person and do what is right. I see how they look up to me, and I promise to protect and teach them forever. Because as sad as this makes me, sooner or later, this will be them on this stage as graduating seniors. Finally, to the class of 2023, thank you for the memories and especially the life lessons. Hasn't always been easy, but that's almost what makes it worth it. Wherever life takes you after today, I wish you all the best in life. It's truly been an honor to grow up with you, and I can't wait to see what you all accomplish. To quote the infamous Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around, every once in a while, you could miss it. Please put your hands together for Miss Mauer.
Okay, Falcons. The time you've been waiting for is almost at hand. Families, you have been waiting and waiting and waiting for this moment for 13 years. None of us in this room want to miss that moment when our student's name is read. And I know we have some pretty loud cheering sections out there as well. So please, keep your cheers loud but short so no one misses hearing their graduate's name being read. Kent School District, Board of Directors, and Superintendent Mr. Israel Vela. The students before you have completed their high school journey by meeting the diploma expectations for the Kent School District. It is with pride that I present to you the Kentlake High School graduating class of 2023.
On behalf of Kent School Board, we accept the Kentlake graduating class of 2023.
All right, Kentlake staff, let's do this. And now, let's have our name readers come forward. Ushers prepare. Falcons, it's time.
Kira Sheen.
Gwendolyn Reeve.
Albina Bubibabab Alieva.
Isabella Fouts.
Isaac Foran.
Eric John Eastwood.
Elena Carroll.
Emily Buell.
Sarah Torres Nunez.
Anna Mitchell.
Vanessa Nunez.
Nora Kimmett.
Olowa Damilolo Ogabi.
Shekinah Flores.
Aiden Johnson.
Manina Lityuvong.
Jocelyn Antoinette Barker.
Fatima Saho.
Emily Patricia Contreras.
Gavin Mann.
Samantha Bolton.
Jessie Maria Sanders.
Mariama Colley.
Lauren Pantoja.
RJ Natale Lizaleo Castillo.
Peyton Eklund.
Caitlin Donaldson.
Jeremy Dean.
Noah Sabardi.
Mackenzie Peavy.
Dylan Sadler.
Annie Doe.
Andre Ruiz Diaz.
Dulce Ruby Lopez Cepeda.
Josny Kaur.
Carrie Nunez.
Megan Marco.
Kylie Wilkerson.
Kayla Nawin.
Marissa Angern.
Nicholas Lapointe.
Alyssa Robino.
Marco Rodriguez.
Jocelyn Gale Ku'ule Make Mai Okeilani Sobrano.
John McIntosh.
Dominic Torrey.
Cannon Wilton.
Day Day Dunmore.
Jed De Vera.
Leo Ragwall.
Mallory Claire Schaefer.
Erica Mays.
Noel Gracie Sopardi.
Connor Robbins.
Tyson Bowles.
Piolo Ledbetter.
Peyton Hannes.
Pausam Sung.
Jonah Walk with Bears Amenderis.
Rochelle Gost.
Andre Owenchik.
Damian Lopes.
Mackenzie Camille Poole.
Enoch Nadeshimie.
Plum Isabella Parker.
Rodrigo Lara.
Philip Nguyen.
Andrew Racinos.
David Party Jr.
Katie Tran.
Nemo Abdi.
Ashley Emma Jacqueline Wansettler.
Tafla Hassan.
Setlali Guadalupe Duran Ramirez.
Caden Sile. Maggie Hansen.
Jerlenas Portillo Molina.
Shelly Lamb.
Nathan Cruz.
Robel Sanson.
Joshua Alman.
Joshua Saitern.
Hafsa Ibrahim.
Jaden Lee.
Abbas Ali.
Miguel Llerena Moscoro.
Maisie Smith.
Te Binta.
Haley Edwards.
Lauren Bailey.
Jonathan Bouquet.
Garen Weaver.
Cameron Jenkins.
Eric Rojas.
Jordan Aledo.
Nathan Tang.
V. Dang.
Dylan Caldwell.
MD Samsujaman Khan.
Amelia Joy Bossum.
Tamid Hussein Rafi.
Jenna Fisher. Tyler Doty.
Alondra Mendoza Guerrero.
Vitaly Olenyik.
Kimberly Sevilla.
Alondra Rojas Chavez.
Gavin Rhodes.
Daniela Tobar.
William Momotuk.
Naive Huerta.
Xavier Yerby.
Gabrielle Edmonds.
Jaden Belcher.
Abdinasir Hussein.
Aisha Nuri.
Dennis Latz.
Khadijah Nuri.
Grace Renee Smith.
Alexia Archibald.
Corianne Ochia Kelly.
Fatima Ali.
Jodine Garces Flores.
Reasia Williams.
Emily Matias Hernandez.
Michelle First Now.
Xavier Williams.
Layla Mohammed.
Dominic Wilson.
Nayeli Garcia Dominguez.
Jason Dugan.
Chow Tran.
Jenna Clifton.
Nok Tran.
Melina Borland.
Anna Smirnov.
Zachary Mertel.
Abdiel Okan.
Destiny Beverly.
Logan Cunningham.
Clayton Fingston.
Steven Arroyos Delamiao.
Samuel Perry.
Timothy Okamoto.
Elshad Khalilov.
Cade Dewar.
Clyde Fanoa.
Perla Laura Campos.
Elena Lawrence.
Tyler Vu.
Sydney Andre.
Logan Henry.
Mari Brotherton.
Ryan Reed.
Valerie Guadalupe Calles.
Jana Harvey.
Ever Basotti.
Tegan Rogers.
Michelle Mokija.
Stephanie Beatrice Piladilia Caligagan.
Eric Pavla.
Melissa Morales.
Johnny Lee.
Brandon Halleck.
Steven Sheeler.
Chauncey Hiilani Hili Kupu'u.
Samuel Pennington.
Amelia McGuire.
Christine Asprayer.
Shadea Black.
Cheyenne Garcia.
Rama Akram.
Malia Fanoon Bless Holyfield.
Anthony Mace.
Marissa Lisette Nunez Milides. My bad.
Justin Quinn.
Addison Reed.
Schlier Shamdeen.
Caitlin Henderson.
Shawnee Camarillo Aguilar.
Robert Gambriel Jr.
Mustafa Mahmoud.
Christian Jaden Ogilan.
Terrence Miscal.
Samantha Beneke.
Evan Gantz.
Skylar Autumn Evans.
Abdirahman Abdi.
Alessandra Jolisa Rojas Camarillo.
Isaac Murillo Morales.
Zitlali Neri Torosa.
Adrian Soria.
Xavier Lane.
Rachel Toyson.
Deacon Bersini.
Claire Ryan.
Cole Fredericks.
Denisa Facundo.
Ethan Mitchell.
Amanda Alcair Koss.
Otis Maneragaba.
Hannah Matthews.
Latiulisa.
Samia Mohammed.
Dawson Vincent.
Caden Jennings.
Drake Williamson.
Cooper Ashbaugh.
Amir Kahalvi.
Shamus Abdel Rahman.
Julian Du.
Kyle Cressup.
Allison Eva Reed.
Bridget Elise Lloyd.
Hannah Isabel Bavir.
Reese Johnson.
Harmony Wells.
Jagnor Singh.
Joel Erickson. Dylan
Joshua
Hokwala Asio.
Joshua Aguilar Estrella.
Renee Suzanne Clark.
Caitlin Johnson.
Olivia Barker.
Justine Irakoze.
Sydney Jelta.
Renata Veshkeva.
Casey Elise Campos Escobar.
Emmanuel Velasco Cruz.
Kayla Walsh.
Sarah Evans.
Tram Queen Tram.
Yusuf Chakalize.
Kendall Ray Cole Giles.
Jonathan Berrigan.
Ethan Navarro.
Jacob Gherkin.
Alexander Rabacho.
Osiel Fajardo.
Inano Gomes.
Karina Joy Flory.
Natalie Lene Hayden.
Madison Judd.
Jason Ward.
Brody Lawson.
Justin Sorenzi.
Uratua Lago.
Yosef Al-Amar.
Dylan Bentley.
Aus Al-Maswawi.
Leah All.
Connor Thompson.
Gary Singh.
Benjamin Wilcox.
Payla Nguyen.
Marion Hussein.
Israel Valdez Arredondo.
Genevieve Reyes.
Brian Nguyen.
Sean McLean.
Ellie Robbie.
Ryan Rosette.
Adam Stabling.
Cervante Richardson.
Fiona Stewart.
Logan Cosell.
Omari Williams.
Kenny Rand.
Troy Lee.
Phoenix Ross.
George Del Aguila.
Angel Hernandez Ortiz.
Zachary Collins.
Tulile Trowbridge.
Victoria Yusuf.
Dabrian Williams.
Jessica Leva.
Han Ha.
Marissa Mobley.
Rowan Aldafaye.
Jose Avalos Maldonado.
Ibrahim Sultan.
Grayson Butler.
Francisco Leon Robles.
Destin Holman.
Baldomero Modinero.
Brianna Rochelle Decker.
JPRC.
Moises Martinez Figueroa.
Hania Yoon.
Natalie Abigail Zermano Cruz.
Caleb Douglas.
Gage Giles.
Zoe Johnson.
Jordan Lee Fulmer. Alize Dukai Dumenden. Lydia Trin.
Okay, are we ready for this? For the last time, it's a great day to be a Falcon. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left side.
you.